I know that it's us forever. Words are better, no discussion.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got Major League Baseball on a Tuesday night. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Oakland Athletics. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport, Patrick Connolly. He leads the team in wins above replacement, so most days you can expect him to be a big factor for these guys.
Yeah, Boog, he's definitely a huge piece of the puzzle for this ball club right now. He's just having a really nice year, and that's on both sides of the ball, not just offensively. You talk to guys in the clubhouse, the coaching staff, they always have great things to say about him, and they say the team really looks to him to be one of the on-field leaders day in and day out.
First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here, and on the mound now, Touki Toussaint. What do we need to know here?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
The 3-1. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Right-hander kicks, deals. In the air, center field. Clark gets under it, drops into the glove, and there's one away. Here's the Guardians lineup now. In that cleanup spot, a key piece for this club, Shohei Ohtani.
Well, right in the middle of this lineup, and that's exactly where he belongs. I mean, he's there for a reason, Boog. This guy, they know they can rely on him, and he's a force, a presence there that, you know, puts a little trepidation in that opposing pitcher. We'll see what kind of impact he has in this one.
Down the left field line, could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, not going to get him. He's in there.
And if you're the pitcher, you can't be frustrated. You know this is going to be the toughest batter that you face tonight, and you're going to have to face him a couple of times. So you just tip your cap and hope that you can get the next guy out.
So a man aboard, Patrick Connolly, getting ready to hit. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Here's a 1-1. And it's fouled away. The pitch. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Well done behind the dish. And the pitch. That one missed. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Off the batter's eye and gone. He made him pay for that one, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Next pitch is inside, and a count 2-1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Back up the middle and a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Cut off. Throw to third. In there safely.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. 2 hits in the game last night. And here it comes. On a line, base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's 3-zip.
Well done. Drives in the run. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Here's a 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Out to short. Sneaks through, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And stepping in is the speedy Robert Hassel III. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Here's the throw to the plate, and he's in there, and a run comes in to score.
That's 3 singles in a row. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
In the dirt.
Back-to-back curveballs and back-to-back whiffs. And I tell you what, that's having a feel for what you can beat a hitter with. And clearly, he wasn't picking up that breaking ball at all.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. 2-2 now. He goes down looking. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On to the bottom of the first. Guardians 4 and the Athletics coming to bat. Back here in the East Bay. And on the hill, Tanner Bybee. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Dives, and it gets by. Takes the turn. He's digging for second, and he'll make it safely for a leadoff double in the bottom of the first.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And
runner takes off, pitching for a strike, throw, and they got him. Goes down looking. Two outs, base is empty. Here's Sean Murphy, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And now it's even up. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The pitch. 3-2 now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center, and that's going to roll to the wall. Pulls him to third safely. A run comes in on the play.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on plane with it. He hit that one pretty well.
And now the right fielder, Tom Miles. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. And now the count is even.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Ground ball right side. He'll do it himself. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But they do get on the board in the inning on this run-scoring triple. It's now a 4-1 ball game. This is Guardians Baseball on the Show, Ohio. New inning getting started. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Jose Ramirez. Fastball almost got him there. Oh, that one almost gets him again.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Zingy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Gelof puts it away for the out, and there's one down.
Dominguez.
And now Jason Dominguez. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Melton makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Up next for Cleveland, the shortstop, Patrick Connolly.
2 down, nobody on. And a seed into center. That's a base hit.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. Connolly off of first with 2 away. In the air on the infield, Soderstrom under this one. And that is that. Guardians lead 1, but they lead it 4-1. Welcome back. Bottom of the second. Here's the left fielder, Jacob Melton. The 1-1. Liner snagged at first.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Here's Logan Davidson. One down, base is empty. Hit hard, base hit.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Move to first. Davidson back in on a dive. Back over to first, and they're keeping him close. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. Rosario tosses to first, and there are 2 outs. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see these guys a lot.
Yeah, but these guys are all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with some of these guys.
Ground ball up the middle. Connolly fires over to first. Inning over. The A's strand 1, and they trail it 4-1. Back here at the ballpark, now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Here's the second baseman, Ahmed Rosario. Ball to strike. He swings and fouls one off. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2.
2-2.
Now this is in the air down the line. Miles has this one sized up. Out number 2. Here's a speed threat. Robert Hassel III. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Next one in the dirt. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Puts the squeeze on it, and that is that. Guardians fail to score as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. And welcome back. And now the center fielder, Denzel Clark.
The center fielder, Denzel.
Swings and misses. 2-2 now. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one hops against the fence. Clark around third. Connolly with a relay home. Not in time. He's safe. A run scores. It's a 2-run game. So here's Murphy now. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Tyler Soderstrom. Kicks and deals. Good eye right there. And it's filled up. And that's ball 4.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
3-2. Payoff pitch, and that'll load the bases.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
On the ground, could be 2. Rosario 1, and that's 2. A's get 1 on the RBI double. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back in Oakland, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Tyler Freeman. The wind and the pitch. There's a swing and a miss.
You know, these Guardians doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
To third. Sneaks through. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
And next is the Guardians catcher, Bo Naylor. Caught looking his first time up. Line drive. And it gets down for a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
The first baseman, Jose Ramirez.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Here's Jose Ramirez. Payoff pitch. Into center. And Ramirez is set down. Runner tags up for third.
The center fielder, number 6, Jason Dominguez.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. Touki Toussaint out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Josh Winkowski.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Jason Dominguez, the next to hit. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. The pitch. That one ran inside, almost got him. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Up and in, 3 balls and a strike.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle.
And that one hit to first, and a base hit knocks in a run.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Didn't make quality contact on the ground ball to the pull side, but sometimes it's just a matter of finding the hole in the defense.
So first and second with 1 man gone. Patrick Connolly digs in for the Guardians. He's already homered here in this one. And there's ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Shohei Ohtani digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 2 in the game. He tripled and scored in the first.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
The 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Melton under it. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. The tag safe. And they lead by 4.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
So first and second with 2 outs. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Milton brings it in for the 3rd out. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. On now to the bottom of the 4th. Bottom of the inning, striding to the plate now for Oakland, Logan Davidson. And a 2-1 on the way. Bunting, and it's in the air. On the run, throw to first. Beats him to the bag for an out on the bunt.
Well, I'm pretty sure he took a look around the infield to see where they were playing before laying that one down. And everyone is playing back. You assume that's going to be a pretty easy knock, but he just couldn't put it down in the right spot to allow him to beat that out. Maybe the right idea, but he just couldn't pull it off.
Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Grounded to third, could be 2. Ramirez tossed to second, double play, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Guardians 6 and the A's 2.
Put your hands up. It's a new sheriff in town. Everybody get up, get down.
All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Ahmed Rosario. And the right-hander deals. And he grounds one back up the middle. What a stop. Gathers and throws, and they get the out.
Man, oh man, that ball was absolutely smoked. Triple-digit exit velocity. He dives, and I'm just shocked that the ball stayed in his mitt. Looked like he was going to put a hole in his glove.
And up next for Cleveland, Robert Hassel III. Off the mark there. Now 2 balls and a strike. Righty to the plate. Swinging a foul straight back. Here's a 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And here's the first baseman, Tyler Freeman. Here comes a pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. They lead it 6-2. Back here in the East Bay, here's the center fielder, Denzel Clark. Next offering is in for a strike.
You know, these A's doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Now that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I'll tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
1-2 here. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Gets it there in time, though. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. Now here is Sean Murphy. Two outs. Hard on the ground to first. He handles it himself, out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Nothing doing there for the A's. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the top of the 6th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Bo Naylor. And a pitch. That misses. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, these Guardians really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
And the righty deals. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
For the Guardians.
And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because if a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs, I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
And that misses off the outside edge. Base knock right field. Lead runner around second. Throw to third, safe. And runners at the corners to start the inning. Mansingi, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
And now, Jason Dominguez. That one hammered center field back there. And that one is off the batter's eye. Wow, out of here. His 12th of the season, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 9-2. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Cole Ragans taking over on the mound.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Patrick Connolly now at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. In the air to left center. Clark settles underneath it, makes the catch, and there's one gone. Shohei Ohtani digs in for the Guardians.
Shohei Ohtani.
Left-hand hitter waits. That's out to center field. Clark in position and makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting left fielder
2 outs, base is empty. So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. The 1-1. Started to swing, held up.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Up the middle, and that one handled. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's now a 9-2 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Well, we go bottom 6. And now the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Tanner Bibee departs, and not a great performance, but he leaves with a big lead. New arm when we get back. New arm out of the bullpen, Rafael Montero.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Soderstrom aboard here at first with nobody out. Right-handed reliever keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The punch out there, and there's one down.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday, another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Man at first, Jacob Melton. Up next for the A's. In for a strike. Now it's 3-2. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
The 2-2. Davidson checks his swing, appeal to third, and he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. At the plate, number 14.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field. He's mixing his pitches really well, late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
And he deals. Pitch misses there. 3-2 now. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. A's strand a couple. They're down 7. It's 9-2. Welcome back. Here's the second baseman, Ahmed Rosario.
Leading off for Cleveland, the second baseman, Ahmed Rosario.
The Y to kick the pitch. That misses the zone. 2-1. Action in the pen down there. Domingo Acevedo getting loose out there. Buto getting cranked up as well. The 2-1. Just missed.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
That's towards center. Clark makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Robert.
So digging in, Robert Hassel III. The 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball. 2 straight.
The wind of the pitch. And that's down and away.
2-2.
High fly ball down the left field line. 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 4.
Tyler Freeman digs in for the Guardians.
Freeman.
The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
3-1.
Out towards right center field. Miles under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the inning. Guardians go down 1-2-3. But they still lead it 9-2.
Please join us for the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
And welcome back. Set for the last half of the 7th. And the batter now, number 11. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. The 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Pulls it in on the run. 1 up, 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Ball to strike. The pitch. There's the strike.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Knocks it down. Man at first with 1 gone. Next to hit, Zach Geloff. That's in there. That's strike 2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Man at first. And here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. And that one hammered way back there. Up against the wall and brings it in. Back in Oakland, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Bo Naylor.
Bo Naylor.
And that is cut on and missed. 1-2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Hammer, base hit. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Now it's Jose Ramirez, a switch hitter batting right. And now the lefty. That's to third. Over to first. And Ramirez is set down.
The center fielder, number 6.
Jason Dominguez digs in for the Guardians.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And a pitch. Back up the, oh, that got him. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the lefty. Hope he's all right. A new arm into the game, the righty, Jose Butto. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. So up next, Patrick Connolly. The 1-1. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 12-2.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
1 out, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. And another ball. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
And there's 2 down.
Now back. Left field.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Stephen Kwan. And the pitch. And that one in the air, center field. Clark makes the grab, and that ends the inning. Guardians put up 3 on this homer. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Back after this on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Clay Holmes. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. So here's the cleanup hitter for Oakland, Tyler Soderstrom. On the ground, out to short. Sends it across to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Number 4.
Next up for the A's, Tom Miles. The pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. In the air, right field. Hassel heads towards it. Makes the grab, 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Jacob Melton. Check swing, went around, and the count 1-2. That one out to right. Hassel moving under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. 9th inning coming up. It's the Guardians 12 and the A's 2.
Need oxygen so I can sleep.
All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the second baseman, Ahmed Rosario.
Rosario.
The pitch. And he chases a high fastball there.
They can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
And misses inside. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Swings here and blasts one left field. He can't get there. That should be extra bases. And he's got a double.
The right fielder, number 9, Robert Hassel.
So man aboard. And up next for Cleveland, Robert Hassel III. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. just off the outside edge.
It's a good take.
Smash down the left field line. Milton puts it away. Runner tagging for third. And he's in safely at third with one out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tyler Freeman.
Tyler Freeman digs in for the Guardians. At the belt and fires. Swings and misses.
One ball.
And the count 1-2.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Righty delivers. On the ground, right side. To first. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Now batting, the catcher, Bo Naylor.
2 outs, base is empty. Now at the plate, Bo Naylor. Swing and a miss. In the dirt. On to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. So they get 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, no one left. Bottom part of the order, 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9. Guardians on top, 13-2. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. James Karinchak.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
So digging in, Logan Davidson. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Here's a 1-1.
That's the ball. 2-1.
Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Throw to first, gets him. Good job to stay with it there for the second out.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Number 11 will hit next. Here's a 1-1. Slapped foul. Is just 1 strike away.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Next offering is downstairs.
Really good 2-strike pitch right there. Surprised he was able to spit on that thing.
Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Line drive. And that'll do it. The Guardians take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
And the final, 13-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Till they walk full of faces, I'm calling me God. Welcome to the jungle. It's what happens when you ain't good. Yeah, when I spend it all for the money, keep on going till I'm finished, till I fall for my grace and they calling me fraud. Welcome to the jungle. It's what happens when you still yeah, my name doing big things. Professional begins. I'm in the bed like sponge starfish in the square. I'm in the lid like I bought me in the park. I got the good money, oh Lord. You better be careful there, bud. It's no chance.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
My view from the top of the moon, I can see the whole world.